Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Metaphor. Today we're accepting the bounty. Don't tell me you actually think about participating in dormant. Oh, that's rich and mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. I didn't make a mistake much different.
Thank you.
I didn't live in this country dating right man of great age with 1 years of experience. One with years of experience and yet upstart school children. There's schools in this world? Like you and Louise dare to. How it matters, you won't be able to fight much longer. So struggle as you like, I'd be happy to give you a eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too. I should kill him.
Hey.
Alright, we gonna have the bounty contact for Heathmay? Yeah. Head to Martira. Okay.
Let's focus.
No deadline. I'm assuming that's not complete. 100,000, baby.
Let's call it.
I mean, I still could have done other things.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
You didn't tell her.
Roll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some
So both of you have failed.
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer.
That's not always good.
Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You've been ripped off.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances,
get a
I'll
game
take what we
over.
can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
You know, given this world,
Sounds
probably
like
not.
You've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Okay. The ceremonies for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Try to stay inside and rest today. Alright. Hey, you got anything
Fancy a
new?
bit of it.
No. Hello. It's gotta be a fucking shit show. Hey, do you want help?
Push yourself too much.
Apparently not. Goodbye, Elder. Alright, see ya. Stroll, let me talk to you.
Hey,
Alright, so Fabian gave us a map. Neat.
Well met, eh?
I'd rather like to, but... Alright. That's a shame. We definitely need... I wonder if something's wrong. Is she in my room? No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to, like,
all right then.
hang out with Maria, so... She's like, is she coming with us? Oh, she's probably coming with us. What's going on? Dear. Oh my god. Let's rest.
Good night.
Good night. Late night.
Can I come in?
Yes, you can. It's past your bedtime. Are you automatic? Like your social link? Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be
Yeah, we
cheering
already
for
said
you.
bye to you earlier today.
So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry. I won't tell her. You don't have to worry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
We're just going on life and death
Have all
explorations
plans to
and
stop a bad
missions
man, you
and
said.
probably gonna
That's what
die.
you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right.
A promise I can't keep.
Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Promising returns. Oh, that's cute. Curative. Okay.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Okay.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Bye.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you.
Yeah, everyone has.
Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
That's putting it mildly. You truly devoted to him. Don't worry about it. You're truly devoted to him.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do
Yeah.
you recall?
You stabbed that guy.
Now that you mention it, I do.
It's pretty great.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden.
Because they
Rumors
inspire
say the
hope and
Sanctus
dreams.
Subjected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure, go for it. Everyone reads my book.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country.
Oh, yeah.
Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say.
I mean, there's always
Clear
going to be
my head
dicks.
of these fantasies.
There's always going to be people
In
trying
the
to take
end,
power.
clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life.
Yeah, you should probably have different
Nothing
dreams.
more.
Like, I don't know, opening up
Time
a
marches
game
on,
studio
and
or
the
something.
age of a new king draws
Winning the
near.
lottery. Starting a family. Going on a journey, gaining 99 levels. Getting a cutscene. Apparently growing your hair out super long. What was your name? Sorry, I was saying random shit.
Faraway sky,
Okay.
blue and
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were here for a speech.
so that all may hear, one and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
Look at how this almost makes me not starve to death.
Faraway sky so clear.
This definitely feels like it's gonna get content claimed. We'll see. much tape holds that together so you don't fall out? Never had that problem in my life. They still use double-sided tape, or is it like glue now? What tribe are you? You look like an Elda. Your ears are kind of pointy, I guess. Bye.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilhaven.
They realize they don't actually determine that, right?
They
don't get to say whoever wins this wins the throne, right? It's up to the king and the people.
And courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east.
I know they're trying to fix it, but still.
Peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Boo!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
Technically, it's the king's trials, but sure.
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
I don't know, 5?
Still, it's not over by far.
6?
The Luis supporters...
How many people were at the table? 7, 8, 6?
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
There's no need!
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black
Oh, the purple guy.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis.
I mean, he was bedridden.
Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's
He's like,
get
oh,
on with the
other than that, let's go moving
The
on.
great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph
The
Krauss.
red-nosed
In
reindeer.
it more for the gauntlet runners
you're
than
adorable.
the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and
fucking
deposing the
mean?
hideous. It's Milo Maurizio.
Free drinks for life.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
You're not wrong.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Hi. You will all bow to me or the streets will flow with blood. Wait, what did he say?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Keep waving, smile at him.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified.
Thanks.
Hey! What's going on?
Oh.
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Is that ours?
What? Lost, I say! Wait! Found your
That's gonna be ours, isn't it? God damn it. Oh, nice.
A land runner?
It's quick.
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Bye. Sorry about this, dude.
What the heck is that?
Land runner, apparently.
So much for a first impression.
No, it's good. Hopefully kill a lot of them. Chronos, what? They were booing me.
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after.
Oh, I didn't do this. It was all Hulk.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Yeah, apparently. I kind of wanted to level up Maria, I guess, but sure. I'm gonna fall? No. Get in my pocket or something.
Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up.
It's incredible!
Where's my bag? Get in my bag. I figured we were gonna get an airship at some point, but hey, land run. Hey, yo, I'm moving up in ranks. I ended up standing up out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of the mission to aid the prince. No, we are becoming king. Huh? What was this thing? Is this that carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? Others seem to be doing as much. You're just going as crazy as this runner. You're just as crazy as this runner, yeah. I'll take that as compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now? You want to go to a place called Martira, whatever. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be way south. Okay, Jesus Christ. Gonna take us a few days to go down there?
Let's see. Let's see here. Whoop. That's where you want to go.
Okay.
Hold on.
Gonna take us 3 days?
Here.
Wow.
Down to Martira, huh? On this craft's legs, I say it'll be about 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than the carriage. Surely the roads will be safer at this kind of speed. Bolly good! Now, cinch those cheeks. No, that's not what it says. Cinch those britches, chaps. It's like cinch the cheeks. I'm about clench the cheeks. Fellas, stay ahead.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about Gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Oh, this is a Gauntlet runner? Okay.
She's ours to drive.
I thought they were airships.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy.
It's the bloodlust.
Here's a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Yeah, no one talks to you, huh?
Isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. We're two ladies. The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite...
Haven't seen his body.
everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see...
Oh, am I
the
gonna
runners
bond with him and get
a
the gunner class?
excitable.
Oh shit. That means I'm gonna have to level that up to 10, right?
Neurus?
Neurus.
Are you there?
Neurus.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, 1 second.
Neurus?
Neurus.
In.
I've just been here hammering this gear.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then.
Are you a
I
prisoner?
must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off.
It depends if you needed the money.
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Someone apparently didn't leave the house that often, though.
Right.
So yeah, that's why I did it.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
I think you're making her mad.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy!
I sort of like this guy.
Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then
Maybe.
I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme.
It's kind of a scheme.
Use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness, is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Hulk, try not to tell too many people that.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
We are no longer
I know
undercover.
what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
We're already on the ship. We have to count on him. If we die, we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
What is that cube?
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify
Oh no,
a
it did.
monster's head?
I'm surprised we haven't told you yet.
All part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get
I know,
Lewis's
right,
attention.
Venus?
Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
Look.
But to
Physically
deliberately
aside,
violate the
he might be
rules,
not a monster, but
he
he is a monster with what he
time.
does, so...
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
Yeah. I trust all you. Yeah, it's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's highs, mate. An ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial...
A mere man who does, like, atrocities.
Again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a one.
Nice.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going.
I didn't purify any of that gear I found, huh? Fuck.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past
I
it
totally
without
did not
days on the
purify.
road
No, I
together.
purified some of
So,
it.
if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Maybe, probably, maybe not. Could end this journey hating every single one of you. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, lounge, and kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and look around.
Yeah?
I never been at Gauntlet. I kind of want to see what the engine room is like. All right. I mean, it's a little bumpy, but honestly, it's going pretty fucking fast from the looks of it. Is this the engine room? It's a vault. Massive door. There's the bedroom. Let's just look at the map real fast. So stairs. Okay, so we gotta go down. Oh, there's clothes. So we can change outfits. Nice. I figured there would be something, but I kind of figured it'd be part of the washing room. Machine that does laundry. Okay, never mind. No, it's a heart.
This?
Why did they make that thing run? Blood? Orphan blood? Oops. Huh, that scared me a little. Looks like the pipe's here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals to fuel the run. Used to be you to take your life in your hand when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, but made for zero momentum loss, even at the roughest terrains. Among other things, I've modified the craft to have a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, Miguel. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe next time. Anyway, still plenty of the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. Figuring she's gonna fly one day. It'll be sunset before long, so I'll start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. The old girl needs her rest as much as I do. You'll continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you couldn't do in town. Using the kitchen, reading books, or using the washroom. More activities will be available over time. You can also spend time with the allies while traveling, which may help you improve your virtues. At the end of the day, it's your choice. What did everyone do? Read laundry, cleaned the runner, slept, read the bookshelf. What do you mean did the laundry? I thought it was costumes. Upright cleaning tool. So everyone did read a book. Not everyone, but a bunch of people did read the book. And it looks like it affects a random virtue. Hopefully imagination, because that's the one I was going to work on. Let's save here. Oh, actually.
All right then. Where to?
1 second. You can hang out, right?
Speaking of,
Cooking a meal? I thought we could hang out. Maybe not. You okay?
Sorry.
Alright, so you're drunk. I'm gonna read a book. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. It's imagination. I mean, sure, I'll read the book about imagination.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I realized something. There's so many things in the world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. Same here.
That's right.
You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Derek, I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go to another journey when I'm free to do what I want. Sounds like fun.
Right.
Yeah, let's. I don't know where we go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Because, of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. I mean, I'm going to be ruling this world, so... well, can you think of anything I can help you with? You've already helped me plenty. You always encourage me. Teach me more. Always encourage me. You already helped me plenty. I mean, she has been a great help already, and she does a lot of, like, guiding around already, so yeah, you're already helping me plenty?
What?
Really? Hearing that makes me happy, especially since I don't have to do anything more to keep you satisfied. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit someday. I feel like my imagination has been conjuring up various ideas together with...
All right.
Oh, 4. Well, I mean, that still didn't go up that much, but cool. Still some time left. I'll pick up from there next time.
The Gauntlet runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Okay. It's kind of unique. So occasionally when we go off to new areas, we'll have time to do little things in the runner. I don't know about social links, but at night, the vast wilderness outside town is in scorn and darkness. Forcing your way through on the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with the stalwart Gauntlet runner. Instead, the established camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While the encampment, you can use any of the facilities in the Gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about your journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach our destination. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet runner. Kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? So stroll is imagination? Maybe working on stroll then? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm assuming you're gonna be a social link.
Yep.
Apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg anyways. Dots. Just try to catch one. Oh, Dream Eater Moth. Caught one. When it's my turn to cook, I can use it as an ingredient. Really fuck with everyone. Hulkenberg's also imagination?
Let's go.
I mean, that's cool. Do you guys give 4?
What now?
Let's save. That book gave me 4, so... Oh, it just shows me the world next. World next, world map.
Let's see.
Okay. Hello.
Well met.
Oh, my imagination. I guess? It made it sound like you wanted me to hang out with someone, so... The power we've awoken is all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious is these forms we take on. Each have their unique aspect, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool, it's bizarre, it's kind of scary. It's bizarre? I've never seen armor like that. True, the designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging force within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. They said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxiety, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it's so exhausting, why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence in maintaining our food reserves. Okay. Give me 4. Thank you. I was gonna reload and do a book. Probably 2 more. So we'll probably almost certainly have a level 2 imagination by the end of this journey. It's getting quite late, but we have a ways to go, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. What do you think of these horrifying blocks?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top in the morning to you all, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations.
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't that thing going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Runners really are neat, aren't they? Carriage would have never been able to go through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay? Oh, I have it on autopilot. It just crashes into a mountain. Okay, 2 more days. Oh, interesting. That's courage. Okay.
All right then. Where to?
I'm honestly surprised. I kind of thought courage was going to be quest only. I should... What did everyone do? Did weapon maintenance.
All right then.
Weapon maintenance? Is that hanging out with Stroll, or...?
Well met.
Strategies, okay. No, not right now. And you probably are weapon maintenance?
Hey.
Well, okay. So seeing how we can clearly gain courage from this, I'm assuming it's not quest only, so I guess we can work on a little bit of courage. I do want to get level 2 imagination, but getting level 2 in all of them would be good.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns. Neat.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. I want to travel.
So that means...
Oh, I see.
To go where the wind takes you, I take it. That does sound nice. I mean, I'm gonna be ruling this world. I've got to get stronger. Even if the villages do get rebuilt, it's all for naught if attacked by monsters again. I want to get strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like the Louise. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fights. Actually, I'm in the back row, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I am you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. How does one become bold? Oh, so bold. I do what I must.
Yeah.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's why I envy you. Thank you for all the Magla, dude. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think is justice. You're free to make their choice, but... They're free to make the choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyways, the sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. All right, courage. 4? 4. Probably rank 2 courage, actually. Absolutely. All right, so now we got to get imagination and elegance to rank 2. Imagination's almost there.
Why, that's...
Am I going to evenly work on all of them? I don't know. Honestly, should probably look up which I need in order, right? But I don't want to do that. Break time, chums. There's something up ahead. We'll be stopping here.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop
It's
of
very
the bleak
red.
desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla.
Ah, relatable.
Still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here, should we take a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. Boss music starts playing. It's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, but it's though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose color shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. Now, how exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible magla in the air. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree. No, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Hey. Alright. Whoa, Nearest, how did you get so good at drawing? Nearest? Whatever. Oh, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I've finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Thank you. Oh, it had a hand. Is it a gift? Why don't you give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something like that from our journey. Oh.
Huh?
Magical organism is the form of a tree. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You thought you were Gallica for a second. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure of all. I agree. I've been observing her very closely. Watch it. Which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color pretends. Take a brief detour, and it increased my wisdom, apparently.
All right.
By 4!
The Gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself.
So imagination and then elegance. If there's no imagination, we'll focus on elegance.
Unless,
well, to be fair, I'm ending the episode in like 5 seconds.
The party secure
when this guy stops talking and I can save.
The night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
I mean, that's good. Should I get another bug? This is my bug. Thank you. So you are imagination again. Hulkenberg doesn't want to talk. Oh, well, she wants to talk, but she doesn't want to. Gallica.
Fair point. So.
Okay. Neat. I guess we'll check the books out then. And hope they have imagination. We could try cleaning or something too, but you know, we'll worry about that next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next episode. Have a great day. Bye.